Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Branch here, Strike7Sports.com. And tonight I just want to recap the Memphis Tigers men's basketball team latest game, which resulted in a loss against the UCF Knights, a game that was played on the road down in Orlando, Florida at the Addition Financial Arena and campus of UCF, University of Central Florida. Memphis suffered a gut wrenching loss today. It was a tough loss today. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it to you. A game that I felt like they should have won. They bounced back hard in that first half, trailed by only 2 points, and then going into halftime. I was a point in the game where Memphis was down 19-9, I believe, and they rallied back to get it close. Going to halftime, 42-40. The UCF had the lead. Memphis came in that second half and just took away the game. You know, take it outright from UCF, but that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? It didn't happen. And the game, tough loss for Memphis. But I think it's not the end of the world yet. They gotta they gotta get on the run. They gotta get on the roll. They can't the moral victory is not enough. Yes, Kendric Davis had a big night. Yes, the Keody Kennedy and Elijah McCann had a good night as well. But overall, as a team, they got to get going because you drop any more of these games, you're gonna have to go above and beyond to get your name back into the NCAA tournament, in the good graces of this selection committee because after the way things went down in the Tulane game, your name Memphis's name started to get start to fizzle out in these brackets where they was the first four out and things like that. It started the ratings started to fall short. So, but in this game, man, I don't see how Memphis lost this matchup, man. They should have won this game, bro. They should have closed these guys out. And based on the scouting report that I read on UCF, they were saying that they were a good defensive team, a team that can score points as well. And then all of that was true tonight. And all the sad thing about it is that UCF was missing two key players tonight from their roster, from their team. They're missing two key players, I believe. And they still gave Memphis problems in this game. They still give Memphis some problems in this game. And we'll just go ahead and look at the score, the statistics of how Memphis fared out in this game compared to UCF. DeAndre Williams, 32 minutes, fouled out as usual. That's just what it is. He had 10 points, five rebounds, four defensive, one offensive rebound, one steal, four assists. Elijah McCann, big night, 37 minutes, 18 points, seven rebounds, one steal, one block shot. Um, Kendric Davis, career high night, big night, 42 points, 47 minutes, 10 of 23 field goals. Only made one three tonight, 21 of 23 free throw attempts, seven rebounds, four defensive rebounds, three offensive rebounds, no assists. That was a big one right there. No assists in this game. One steal, one block. He was just all over the place today. Was a little short in the assist department. You know, Memphis had 14 assists overall compared to UCF at 19. The bench, to me, you didn't really, you know, like I've been saying, you gotta have when you dealing with teams like this, you gotta have at least three guys, 3 to 4 guys from your, that there's at least one of those guys got to come from your bench to put up some points. And it still wasn't enough for Memphis. And you know why it wasn't enough? Look at this. 6 of 18. They only made 6 of 18 out of the 18 3-point attempts tonight. 33.3%. UCF made 16 threes tonight out of their 35 attempts. And I was watching this game. I'm like, yo, man, they putting down everything. Everything for them was going in, bro. And Memphis was leaving them wide open. As this goes back to the things that I've been reading about this team, about how they're not locking in at sometimes at certain moments in the game. How they daring other teams to shoot on them. They cannot do this, man. And it's leaving these guys wide open, man, in some instances. And this is a UCF team that had some size on them as well. You know, um, Hendricks had 12 points. He had 6 rebounds. Suggs had 17 points. He had 6 rebounds. You know, Young 7 points, 3 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? They out rebounded Memphis by 41-36. Man, that's a rebounds has been a problem for the Tigers, man. That's been a problem for the Tigers, man. And I know I've been looking on social media and some of the posts, what people have been saying, and they're upset about Cal not getting the minutes that he deserves to get, that they think he should get in games. They've been frustrated about Alo. Every time Alo has a bad game, the detractors come out. Every time Alo slips up. But I guess they're gonna be getting what they wanted, because Penny said that Alo will be most likely be out for the game against Temple that's coming up. So I guess people are gonna get what they want. They don't want him and Kendric Davis to be playing together. Man, look, it is what it is. Um, I I thought that the lineup I had coming out, I thought Cal would have been starting. My projected starting five. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me pull it up for you real quick. Let me go to the site. Let me see it real quick. Just give me a second. Just bear with me. This is my projected starting five at the beginning of the season. I had Kendrick Davis at the one, Keota Kennedy at the two, Johnson Lawson at forward, uh, DeAndre Williams at the four, and Kale at the five. That was my starting five right there. And I really thought Penny was gonna come out there with that, was gonna roll with that. But when I saw that, I got that message that Alo would have been starting. I think Elijah McCadden starting. Ray with DeAndre Williams, and it was Malcolm Dandridge instead of Cal. I was like, it is what it is. Who am I? That's up to Penny, man. That's gonna be up to Penny on why, and he said he was gonna give Cal a little more playing time, some little more minutes in the game, but he shut him down early in this game. He shut him down real early. He only played, let's see, he only played 10 minutes in this game. He was all over the place, man. He had 2 block shots, he had 4 points. Looked like he was just about to warm up in this game. He was starting to heat up in this game, and Penny just pulled it. And he could have helped down the stretch, because those guys, UCF had some bigs in that game, bro. They had some bigs in that game. A lot of length on the court. Um, they disrupted Memphis to a certain extent, but the Tigers were still able to get their shots off. They just didn't get the shots to where they would have put them ahead in this game to close it out. They didn't close them. They didn't close UCF out in the second half. That's what happened, I think. in my opinion, from what I watched in the game, because they went through a gap to where a lull where they could not score, and when that happened in that game, they UCF took advantage of it with those 3 pointers, man, those 3 point shots. They were living and dying behind that 3 point line tonight, and Memphis did a terrible job of defending those 3 point shots. They let them move around freely, get it wide open, make shots. They were getting to the free throw line. It was just look 28. They went 28 of 31 at the free throw line. 28. They made 28 shots out of 31 attempts at the free throw line. Well, that's Memphis did. UCF made 33 out of 37. They can't. Another thing Memphis is struggling with is fouling. It's playing defense, but fouling as well. They can't defend somebody successfully without fouling them. And our guys, Memphis guys, DeAndre Williams, they get in foul trouble early. Alo, all them guys. You know what I'm saying? But um, the loss, man, they could make up from this, man. They could bounce back from this loss, bro. They can. I know last year, after Penny Hardaway went off on Jeff Conkins at the presser, things got right for the team. I don't think I don't think that's gonna happen this year. But these guys gotta lock in, bro. This is a veteran team, bro. They gotta lock in, man. Because you know down the stretch, man, you continue to drop these games, it adds up. It adds up for you. You know what I'm saying? It adds up, and you fall out of the grace of the selection committee. When they do these they set up these brackets. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at let me pull up the schedule real quick. Let's see what's on tap. All right, so you got you got Temple, you got Wichita State, and you got Temple, Wichita State, Cincinnati, SMU, Tulsa as your next 5 games before you go into the rematch with Tulane. In my opinion, you need to go 5-0 until leading up to the Tulane game. You need to go 5-0. 5-0. That puts you at 17-5, right? That puts you at 17-5 when we face Tulane. And now let's look at the standings right here from the American. You not good. You 2-2 right now. You 2-2 on the season in the American AEC competition, while UCF is 4-1 with 13-4 record in second place. Tulane got a better record, conference record than you. Temple got a better conference record than you, but they're on the bubble though. They're really on the bubble. They're 10-8. Cincinnati is treading the water as well at 12-6. You need to go 5-0, man. 5-0, and it should get it done. It should get you in that position, put you in a good position, man, for Tulane. 5-0, because I believe Tulane is gonna be your next year toughest challenge after you get through this 5 game stretch. Again, Temple, Wichita State, Cincinnati, SMU, Tulsa. You're gonna Tulsa in last place, man. Should be easy work. You need to go 5-0 right now. Go five. I mean, I know people saying that they might not make the tournament. I'm not so sure about that, man. This conference, this conference got a lot of bubble teams in it, man. A lot of bubble teams. The thing is, when Memphis is on the schedule, is on the calendar, like I said this before, and I'm starting to see people say this online on social media. These teams treated like it's a Super Bowl in this conference. They just do. They come up they get up for Memphis, and I don't know if that's because of Penny the hype that surrounds Memphis, the talent, I don't know what it is, but they show up for Memphis. They give it all. That the crowds be into it. It's just a different vibe. And the Tigers got to show up, man. They got to respond. They can't take these teams lightly, man. You know. And in regards to the Houston thing, they're gonna have to beat them at least once during the regular season, and maybe once. Probably have to pull off an upset once the tournament start, the AAC tournament start. That's another thing they got to deal with. They're gonna they have to have a good outing in the AAC tournament, at least get to the final round. And chances are they might run into UCF again in the tournament. So they gotta gain some ground, man. These next 5 games and be ready for Tulane. Because Tulane, as they're 4-1. They're in third place right now in the American, 11-5. So you gotta step your game up. Gotta step your game up. It's not in the world for Memphis, man. It's not. So chill, relax. They'll be back on January 15th, which is in 3 days. Which is 3 days from now, and they'll be ready to go. I think they'll be ready to go. All right, that's all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how y'all feel. How you feel chances of getting into the NCAA tournament after tonight's loss. Also, description box below, check out strike7sports.com for the latest content on the NFL, the NBA, Memphis Tigers football and basketball programs, and much more. Have a blessed night. Peace. I'm out. I'll be back.